Hello, this is JC from Real and Simulated Wars. I meant to make this video a long time ago, back in 2024, when I got this Moza base. I bought it, so there is no bias here, and I just wanted to, present it to you and see what you think about it. There has been a lot of hype. I mean, oh god, this engagement farming in YouTube is out of control. I have to tell you, taken with enough moderation, you already figured it out what you think about this, and just offering a new and different point of view. It is good hardware. It works great. I like it. I haven't used it anything else since I acquired this, but the software is very crappy. It just sometimes quits. The software that governs the interaction between the simulator and the base is kind of very bad. There is a few profiles, so there is a lot of do-it-yourself type of thing, and that may not suit for some people like me that just want to arrive home from work and flight some stuff, and well, not the case there with the software. It's a strange mixture. Sometimes it's so robust, and you can change profiles in the middle of a flight and without a hitch, but sometimes it just quits, like it's gone. And but anyway, I chose helicopters because there is a natural point of using them, of using force feedback with helicopter flight simulators. And well, I have mine here, and let's take a look at how it works. One of the points of flying helicopters, it is that you can trim the cyclic, and the cyclic will stay there once you release the trim button. My trim button is mapped to this pink switch right here. So if I press it and I move it to the right, it's gonna stay there. Sorry, that was the left. Also the same thing for the right, and forward and back, etc., etc. So kind of very, very, very nice. Another point that almost nobody makes it clear, it is that the joystick can move by itself. You see what I did there? I just pressed the trim, and using the computer joystick, and the thing just moved it. The physical base and joystick just moved out. So in that way, when you're flying airplanes, that thing of trimming out forces feels a bit more realistic. You can experience it in the Phantom, and when you're trimming that aircraft, you really feel the interaction, and it is very, very good. But yet again, this is not something that it was hyped to oblivion as the game changer as it is. It is good, but we had force feedback before, and I don't know what's the surprise with this. They just made a very nice renaissance for force feedback software as hardware, but no need to freak out. And since the thing is a bit expensive, also There's no need to go and rush and, you know, get out. I mean, you can spend that less money in upgrading your graphics card or adding more RAM to your computer, etc., etc. So I don't know. You balance your things. If you have, you know, the money, maybe it is worth to try. But there are so many things out there. I still have my, you know, a regular joystick. I have 2 of them, and you know, I plan to still use them. Like, you know, they're very good. And for X-Plane, I cannot get this Moza Base to work properly. It's just a hit or miss. For Flight Simulator, works great. But I am digressing a little bit. Let's get this onto the air. I'm gonna press the trim button, and I'm going to start, you know, getting some collective into this. So I'm very bad at flying this thing, so pardon my French. So right now I'm still with the trim button pressed, just trying to get this guy into the regime that I want. I just released the trim button, and you see the joystick, the cyclic. I'm gonna call this the joystick, like, you know, the physical one, and the cyclic, the one in the computer, even when it is a bit confusing. Of course, for this helicopter you have autopilot controls, so that's kind of helpful for navigating your way around. And I press the trim again every time that I need to change my flight regime, pitch, heading, roll. I just press the trim, not because you need the, you know, the cyclic to be into a specific position. So that's the reason you do it. Now that I am more or less at the position that I am, I just release and let everything go. So pretty cool so far. This helicopter flies really very nice. I cannot say the same for the Apache, which is, I don't know if they're trying to destroy it, or it's like every patch brings an issue. But nonetheless, what I'm going to do now, because I want to show you something that I used to do with the K50, and even this, with this Mi-8, I don't recall doing it, but you know, with the K50, it was such a joy to do it. So right now I have the trim button pressed, and the typical use that I used to have for this was the kind of adjusting very, very little and very transiently my airspeed without pressing the trim button. So I'm gonna reduce my airspeed to roughly 100. I'm going to descend, and as you can see, I'm not pressing the trim button, but I can kind of adjust my airspeed, but you know, increasing my pitch. And well, here it comes, already buffeting. I don't recall if I put some wind into this, but whatever the case is, this is what I really like it doing without, you know, pressing the trim button. I could just slowly move the joystick, not trim press it. You see my fingers there. And off we go. We're now at a healthy 60 kilometers per hour. Or, of course, this is... I'm not doing it. I'm not an expert in helicopter flying. I'm not a pilot or anything like that. But as you can see, this makes me so freaking happy without pressing the trim. You know, putting the trim in the vicinity of the... Let me rephrase that. Putting the trim so the pitch it could be in the vicinity of the airspeed that I want to do, and then micro or fine-tuning the airspeed using the cyclic without using the trim button. And I forgot where I departed from, so I'm gonna just have to land. This is the Iraq map. This is an air base near Kirkuk. The layout is kind of funny. It's all walled down. This map is nice, it's good, but you know, it's too oriented towards counterinsurgency. I was hoping we would get something like to recreate Desert Storm or something like that. But the portions that were used during those maneuvers are barren. There's no cities over there. Forgot to check if there is even a a 73 Easting location, how it looks like. Not that there was any type of air battle or air support then during that battle, but I just wanted to see it. It's nice to see the different, you know, interpretations that you may have. So let's put this bird round down there just for the fun of it. Again, I haven't pressed the trim, just using some pedal and, you know, kind of using the cyclic, kind of pulling it, and you see the amount of, when you have, at least for me, when you have that reference provided by the trim, the control can be exquisite. I really love it. You see? Oh, I noticed the little rumble. I was not expecting that. I noticed the little rumble in the physical joystick. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, and I am out. Thank you very much.